What's up, guys? It's Carly with FasciNATIVE English, where if you are finally ready to take your English to another level and to begin speaking English like a native English speaker, then you've come to the right place. So, let's get into it. What's up, guys? I have another idiom for you all today, and today's idiom is butter up. Again, that is butter up. And this just means to say or do nice things to someone so that they will do what you want, all right? If you butter up someone or butter someone up, it just means that you say or do nice things to someone so that they will do what you want them to do. You butter them up. So I have an example for you all today. As always, I actually have two short stories I would like to share, but they kind of correlate with each other. They kind of go together, all right? The first story I'd like to share with you all is about my oldest son, all right? He is almost 10 years old at the time of this recording. He really does know how to butter you up. Because, example, it's almost Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
At the time of this upload, Christmas is just a month away, maybe, not even that. So because Christmas is coming, I tend to say no a lot more often around the holidays. Like if my kids want to go and buy a toy or they want to go do something and I know it's going to be a lot of money, I'm like, you know what, let's wait, because maybe I'm going to get that for you for Christmas. Maybe Santa is bringing it. Maybe I've already told, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your grandparents. Maybe I already told somebody that that's what you want for Christmas. So you don't want to buy it, you don't want to get it right now. Just wait, see what happens on Christmas. Places they want to go to, I'm like, ooh, this is good. Let's do it as a family around Christmas time. My husband and I, we both get off a couple weeks for Christmas. We have 2 weeks of family time. I'm like, you know what, let's just wait. But my oldest, he's very good at buttering you up. So you know what he does? What he likes to do? Just a couple days ago this happened, maybe even a week ago now. I was doing the dishes, and he come up to me and he gave me a big hug came up behind me and he was just like, bear hug. And he was like, you know what, mommy? And I was like, what, baby? He's like, you're the best mom I could ever have. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, really? But he was like, you're the best mom ever. Even went on and on, he was like, not only are you the best mom ever, but even if God allowed me to choose my mom, I would still choose you. I was like, stop, like, you're gonna make me cry. And actually I got a little bit emotional because I was like washing the dishes and I was like, give me a hug, like I need to hug you, and I was like, this is so sweet. And then he's like, yeah, and I've seen my friend's mom. So I was like, okay, I know your friend's mom is a very cool mom, so what about his mom? Would you rather be his mom's kid or me or my kid? And he was like, no, like, she's cool, but I think you're better. I think I always will choose you as my mom. I was like, that is so sweet. Like, thank you for saying that. You know what? Buttering me up, like, talking nice things to me, like making me feel all good about, being a good mom. Not even 5 seconds after we finished hugging, and I was like, thank you, baby. Thank you for saying that. That really made mommy's day. He was like, so I sent you a couple links and I want them added to my Christmas list. And I was like, boy, this is what this is about? Is this what this is about? And he was like,
that you want.
I love you. Like, I really do love you and all. But like, I just want to let you know, I added 2 more things to my Christmas list. Cause I told my kids like 4 things for your Christmas list, a couple of them from Santa, a couple from mom and dad. Then you can add a couple extra things, maybe from like grandparents or whatever, but like, don't make a long list, like 5-6 things tops, and you'll be lucky if you get half of that. I want to do more experiences with my kids rather than just buying them toys that are going to sit in their closet. I want to take them places and do things with them. So that's why I make them limit their Christmas list. Now, also, I know that when I'm out and about shopping, I just buy random things that I think they will like. So I know I'm the problem. I am the problem here, not necessarily them and what they put on their list. It's me.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Regardless, my son was like, Oh yeah, I sent you a couple links and I would like to add those onto my Christmas list. And then he's like his Christmas list is stuck on the refrigerator. So he's over there like changing the list and like adding these things. And he was like, if you don't know what they are, because he's into like dinosaurs and like Godzilla and like King Ghidorah. I don't even know, but and a lot of other stuff that has like long, complicated names. And he's like, if you don't know what they are, I sent you the link for reference. You know, you got this. And here I am like thinking he's buttering me up. You're like, well, actually, you know what? At the time, I didn't even think he was buttering me up. I was like, I have like the nicest kid in the world. Like this kid is so like stinking sweet. He loves me. I love him so much. Like, thank you, Lord. In reality, like, yeah, I do have a really great kid. He is a very great kid. But in reality, he was just buttering me up because he knows Christmas is coming. And then his birthday's in February. So it's like Christmas. Then he has like a month and then his birthday. So he's like,
gotta get on the nice list.
now's the time to be extra nice to mom. Because if I'm extra nice to mom, I'm going to be on her mind. And then she's going to be out shopping. She's like, you know what? Noah's such a good kid. Let me get this for him. Let me get that for him, you know? So that was his thought process. I'm pretty sure he was buttering me up. But here's how the two stories correlate. My next story, almost the same. I can't really be mad at my son for buttering me up because I am the queen. Or was in my youth, the queen of buttering people up. I used to butter my parents up all the time. Not even my parents. Like I had some kind of mojo jojo or something thing going on where I could pretty much always get what I want. Yes, I know I was a little bit spoiled growing up. If you are one of my siblings watching this, I'm aware. I know I was spoiled. You guys have told me a million times, and I know I agree with you now. I was spoiled growing up. Maybe it wasn't just that I was spoiled. Maybe it's because I'm better than you guys were when it came to like buttering people up, you know? Because I know exactly what to say. These days, I like to be more self-sufficient, and I'm just like, whatever. I'll do everything my own self. I don't, you know, the K-pop song, I don't need a man. You know, that's me, but like to everyone else, like I'll do it myself. I am an independent woman, you know? But when I was younger, I would be like, please, you're such a great mom. Or like my brother, my sister, I used to want to always go hang out with my big brother. Even still to this day, like I kind of want to hang out with him, but he doesn't like to be seen with me. Bubba, AKA Kevin, if you're watching this, please, like hang out with your sister. I love you. Come on now. I always, when I was younger, like I always wanted to hang out with my big brother. I thought it was so cool. And so a lot of times I would try to butter him up. Like I would do things like maybe for him, or, you know, my mom, when he was still living in the house, like I would bring him his laundry basket, or maybe even like fold his socks for him, or, you know, try to be like an extra, like not annoying, very good sister so that he would want to hang out with me. And I would try to butter him up, and I always wanted to go like to the arcade. There used to be an arcade in the mall. I wanted him to take me to the arcade, which he did a couple times here and there, but you know, I want to hang out with him. And then same thing with my parents. I was really good at buttering them up to get what I wanted from them. Every little, even if it's something so insignificant, like I want to eat McDonald's on the way home from school, I could be like, you know what, Mom, like you have been working so hard recently on just like everything. Like you're all at work, because my mom was a teacher, a kindergarten teacher at that. She's retired now, but she was a kindergarten teacher. And so I was like, you are working so hard at work, and then you're like a really good mom, and you make sure the house is clean. You deserve to not cook dinner tonight.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
And instead of me offering to cook, I'll be like, so let's go get some food. Like, let's go get some McDonald's or something, you know? I would like butter her up. Or Dad, I'd be like, you know what, Dad? You're such a hard worker. We deserve a vacation. You deserve a vacation. And here's a list of places that I would like to go. Boom, 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 boom. And I would like, you know, butter him up. Like, you need this. You need this break, you know? This is for you. And for me too, because I would really like to go here. And then I would, you know, like continue to butter him up or whatever. But it was kind of like my superpower growing up. And now I feel like my son has inherited it because it really works. Like he is really good at buttering people up to get what he wants. Literally the other day, it's like a month ago now, his his uncle was here. They went up to the store. I was cooking and I forgot like one ingredient. It was garlic. I needed more garlic. They went up to the store to get garlic. They just chose to go to Target. For some reason, they ended up in the toy aisle, and my son got a $50 toy out of his uncle. And they came back, and my son has this like $50 toy. And I'm like, what? How did you? And then his uncle's like, he was talking about how I was the best uncle and everything and how he loves me so much. I gotta buy him the $50 toy. And I'm like, you did it again. Like, you're buttering up everyone. Like, he just is really good at, like, you know, buttering people up. And I'm like, you inherited that from me 1000%, because I was the same way when I was a kid. I knew what to say and when to say it to get what I want. And I mean, still maybe as an adult, I know how to do it too. As a kid, it was 1000%. I knew how to butter people up, and now my kid has inherited it. My oldest has for sure. My youngest right now, I think he's too young to tell, but even with his little face, and he goes like this, oh my goodness, melts my heart, and he can get whatever he wants. He doesn't even have to butter me up. All he has to do is like, mommy, please. And I'm like, okay, fine. You know, I'm a pushover when it comes to that. So both of my kids know how to butter people up, especially their own parents, and I'm pretty sure they inherited it from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a better understanding of the idiom butter up, or to butter someone up. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.